they're good every year. They've been number 1 or number 2 seed, I think, the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Their problem is they used to run into LeBron James in the East, and now LeBron James was gone out of the East, so they made the finals, and then they got to take on a Warriors team that was a little bit banged up, right? Because the injury bug finally hit the Warriors, and we also could see that the Raptors had a lot better chemistry than the Warriors did.
Yeah.
At that point.
So Kawhi, it was rumored for a long time he was going to go to L.A., which everybody was talking about the Lakers.
Yeah.
But he did go to L.A., the Clippers. And segue, KD and Kyrie were going to go to the New York Knicks, was the big rumor that they were going to meet up in New York.
Yep.
Well, they did go to New York, a.k.a. Brooklyn, to the Nets.
One thing the Knicks did was they traded away their top player with Porzingis, traded him to Dallas and then traded a couple of the guys to make the cap space. And then they lost a ton of games last year. They thought they were in good shape to get Zion. They didn't end up winning the draft lottery. Which is always, that's why they kind of discourage the lottery. Kind of discourages teams from tanking.
Mm-hmm.
So they just, they thought they had a good chance though. Missed on Zion, and they really thought they were going to get KD and Kyrie. Missed on both those guys. Both those guys wanted to play in New York, but they chose the Brooklyn instead. KD's hurt he's out for the entire season.
Next year, yeah.
Still going to get paid. Good for him. Max deal. And then Kyrie will go to Brooklyn too. So don't look for Brooklyn to be really good this year. Next year, they'll probably come out of the East. If Durant is 90%, which he probably won't be 100 to come back from ACL, but it'll probably be 90 or so.
Yeah, so that's kind of your wrap-up of free agency in the NBA over the last few weeks. We want to thank, again, our guest today, Coach John Holmes of Bishop Miege, and wish them the best of luck this season. Like I said, I'll be seeing them tomorrow, Thursday. We're going to have a little scrimmage with them in Blue Valley over at our place, Shawnee Mission East. So if you're not doing anything about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, will this even be up? I don't know. But if it's not up, Thursday.
Hey, Gary, I got an idea. Why don't we postpone it? I come out and get some close-up highlights. Close-up, not wide angle. We don't want to show the plays before season starts.
Right.
And put it in with the show. What do you think?
What, postpone putting the show up?
Until after tomorrow, after your practice, after your scrimmage.
Sure.
All right.
We can get some video of some close up with some kids.
Yeah, we won't do anything wide angle. We'll do it wide on East because I'm a Catholic guy and I got to help support my Catholic people, right?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. Schools though.
I know, but
can't support the Catholic people.
Yeah, we don't even play any Catholic schools.
You are tomorrow.
Well, yeah, tomorrow, but
right.
we won't see Miege.
We'll get some whenever the camera gets on you, Gary, I know you just be standing there, kind of relaxing. When you see that camera on you, you need to start
get intense,
break a clipboard, throw stuff, and they're like, "Hey, coach, there's nothing even going on."
Okay. In a Meek League game the other day, the Jefferson City Renegades were, I think they're playing Chillicothe, and I was like, why in the world did that coach get ejected that quick? He hadn't even made it out of the dugout yet.
Oh, my goodness.
Through his clipboard. I have never seen a coach get ejected for throwing a clipboard in the dugout. That was kind of weird.
Oh, that's a little over the top. You threw a clipboard in your own dugout, you're good.
Yeah.
You're all right. You just get mad in there.
If you get kicked out for throwing a clipboard, I probably would have been kicked out of a couple games.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I've thrown a clipboard.
I've seen it.
A time or
Temper
two.
Tantrums coming from Gary Carl.
I get a little heated sometimes. Tomorrow will be a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
It's just a summer scrimmage, but it'll be good. I know for us at Shawnee Mission East, it'll give us a kind of a measuring stick and see where we are against two of the best programs in the city.
Right.
Well, I guess if you're watching the show tomorrow, you'll figure out what we did, whether we went and got video or not. It'll
be a surprise. By the way, check out the hat there, the Shawnee Mission, as it says. It got blurry? Uh-oh. There we go. It says East, the Shawnee Mission. So maybe a little hidden message there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, hey, thanks again to Longboard sponsoring the show as always. I'm going to stop and get some on my way home tonight as we record this on Wednesday. Stop, get me some food for me, my wife, and my father-in-law.
Aren't you forgetting something that you say every show? I'll start with my team. I'll reiterate Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl this year. And what do you got to say?
Oh, I say hashtag fire Jason Garrett.
Hey, there it is.
Hey.
The Cowboys didn't come up at all this show.
No, they
And
didn't.
so usually that ends up me just saying, so you're like, oh, wait, by the way,
Yeah,
hashtag
hashtag
Jason Garrett. And then I
Jason
end up
Garrett.
saying, yeah, Chiefs win the Super Bowl. I have not bet on them. We have our bet going on the 4 games, but
We do.
I have not bet on a website yet. I have not bet on the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, but I will place a bet for that. But yeah, Chiefs win
what
the Super
about
Bowl.
Mahomes on Jimmy Kimmel live?
I watched a little bit of that. I thought he
Hey,
did a
the
really
champ-
good job.
He's not going to be back on there
He's
until a Super Bowl victory. I just don't want him going back on there until after the Super Bowl victory. What do you think?
How about that guy with the champ stamp?
I like that.
I like it too.
You think it's do you think the signature he got that night has already been
Yes.
been tattooed?
I think he probably went straight to the tattoo place and got it
Straight.
done.
Yeah.
I was listening to Sports Talk yesterday, and they're like, "Yeah, I'd never have had a tattoo, but man, on your back, that is just kind of the most awkward place." And they were talking about that, and I have to agree. I mean,
Maybe I should get
some of these movies you see, and the guy pulls off his shirt and doesn't realize, hey, what did I do last night? And somebody's like, hey, you got something on your back, and I guess if you get it on your back, you don't know if you got one or not. If you did it at a time when you weren't supposed to be getting one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am wearing Cowboys sandals. I said I'll always have some Cowboys gear on the show.
Shout out to Christopher Glenn down at the Hy-Vee Arena desk, another Cowboy fan in your corner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I met him today.
Wonderful.
A little Cowboy love down there earlier.
Yeah, I did.
And the
He's
same-
got a tattoo.
Yeah, and the same no love for Jason Garrett.
No love for Jason Garrett. But,
Well, fire him then.
hey, if I
Go
was
down
making
to
the
Dallas.
decision, he'd have been fired 4 or 5 years ago.
We'll do it. You can just head down there and have a little chit chat with Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
Knock it out.
Hey, maybe
Wear-
I should,
wear your
I'll
Hogs
say,
hat.
hey,
Wear your
I'm
Hogs
the
hat if you
co-host-
do it,
I'm the
though.
co-host Midwest Mike's, man. On You Click TV, you let me in. I got to speak with Jerry immediately.
Yeah, tell him that we won't, tell Jerry we won't have him on the show unless he does it.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't say Cowboys. We'll say Owboys.
Thanks again to Longboards. Also, DJ Showtime at DJ Showtime KC34 on Twitter. At DJ Showtime KC3481 on Snapchat. Phone number 816-260-2056. And his Instagram is DJ KC Showtime.
I got an idea
What's that?
for DJ. Remember Late Night with David Letterman
Yeah.
and the band, and we won't have a band. We'll have him set up over there with his DJ equipment. He can bring us in and out and do some.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That
Set
would
him
be.
up.
Actually, I would really like that.
I would, too.
He's over there like spinning.
Yeah, he's over there spinning.
like,
got a
hey,
little music
thanks,
going.
man.
We get like a little strobe light in here, maybe.
No strobe. It's TV. With all the glass and everything in here, well, man, that would make you sick.
Or you cut back from the break, and like the camera's over here, and we're over there like,
Oh,
dancing. And they were like, oh,
it's time to go.
welcome back.
Yeah.
I'll have to run another cable. I got that means I'd have to go buy another cable.
Well,
I'm tired
you
of
brought
buying
up the
cables.
idea, so
Well, I'd do it if he shows up with his equipment.
maybe he can. Sometime.
Maybe we can V-call it in.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Have him
actually.
spinning some tunes.
I like that.
So,
DJ.
well, I think that's about all I got this week. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm Gary,
And this is awesome.
and we are Midwest Mikes, and we'll be back at you next week.